wanted to share some more grounding techniques and some reality testing techniques from this amazing book, Complex Borderline Personality Disorder. I've talked about it many times. This is the book by Daniel Fox. He also has a YouTube channel. I highly recommend checking it out. Grounding techniques are strategies that help you refocus your thoughts and feelings in the present when you feel detached or as if you're losing your grip on your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. For example, the techniques could help after you just had a fight with your partner and they stomp out of the house in anger. Your core content of abandonment is activated and you feel your symptoms worsening. Grounding often works to enhance self-control by strengthening focus on the awareness of the present. Below are 7 grounding techniques you can use to help keep yourself in the present. Staying present empowers you with awareness and choice. Combining these 2 critical aspects gives you greater control over your thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and patterns. While you're doing these activities, thoughts are going to pop into your head, and that's fine, but imagine the thoughts as balloons floating in your mind. Then pop them and let them fall so you can ground yourself. So number 1, this is something I have talked about before, but the cold water splash. So splashing cold water on your face or putting your hands in a bowl of cold water, dunking your head in a bowl of cold water. It's a great strategy to bring you in the present because it causes your body chemistry to change. Your heart rate immediately drops, your parasympathetic nervous system is activated, which prompts a present-centered relaxation response. Number 2, savory sips or bites. Slowly drink coffee or eat something sweet, such as chocolate. It doesn't have to be coffee or chocolate, it can be whatever you wish, but as you consume it, focus your attention on the temperature of the liquid or the sweetness of the food. Is it hot? Is it cold? Room temperature? Is it bitter, sweet, savory? Something also like sour candies, sour gummies is really good for this. You do this with each bite. Center your attention on the specifics of what you're doing and notice that your attention is present focused on the here and now. Number 3, slow pace wins the race. Breathing using a slow, steady, and focused breath. When you breathe in, allow your stomach to expand, and when you breathe out, allow your stomach to contract. Your chest should hardly rise or fall. When your chest rises and falls, you're using the upper third of your lungs, which sends a signal to your brain to prep for defense. Instead, you want to prep for awareness of the present, and focusing on your breath helps you control your body responses to stress, fear, and anxiety. 4, listen and hear. Focus your attention and listen to what's going on around you. Do you hear music, traffic, winds, birds, or the stillness of your room? If you listen hard and there is no sound, you can hear your inner ear. This is when you hear a soft pitch that sounds like it's floating right outside your ear. It's the sound of listening to what you hear in your ear. This requires focus on the present and what's going on in the world around you. Number 5, pick a part. Pick any body part and focus intensely on it. Does it feel hot, cold, tingly, or still? Can you feel the blood flow in and out of it? Can you move it so slowly that only you know it's moving? Your attention is fixed on that body part and that body part alone. You're centered, calm, and with your picked part of you. 6, I really like this one. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. Identify 5 things you see around you. Identify 4 things you can touch around you. Identify 3 things you can hear around you. And identify 2 things you can smell and 1 thing that you can taste. Number 7, touchy-feely. Find an object that you can touch and maybe take with you, such as a keychain. Is the object soft, rough, or smooth, cold, or fuzzy? As you feel the object, focus your attention on how it feels. Then on your hands and fingers holding it, moving it from hand to hand, but keep your focus on the item and how it feels. You're present, focused, calm, and in control. Any of these 7 grounding techniques can help you when your core content has been activated. Grounding techniques are like any other strategy. The more you do them, the better you get at them. Hone your skills regularly by practicing when you're not activated, so when you are activated, you have the refined skill to fall back on. It's challenging or impossible to learn a skill in the midst of core content activation and symptom exasperation. Psychotic and quasi-psychotic symptoms hamper your capacity to understand and take in reality. Another very useful set of strategies you can use to do this is called reality testing. Let's learn some of those strategies now. Bring reality into it. Reality testing entails training yourself to differentiate between your internal thoughts, feelings, and ideas from the external triggering event. When you're in a situation where you feel trapped, controlled, hopeless, or overwhelmed, your complex borderline is likely to distort your perception and prompt you to narrowly focus in on the worst possible outcome, such as your low sense of self-worth or that you'll be alone forever. This exercise will help you see the reality of the situation and resist the distortion often created by your complex borderline. Reality is often not as frightening and beyond your control as your distortion leads you to believe. For example, you just had an argument with your significant other. The fear aroused your core content activation, which distorts your perception, causing you to catastrophize the situation and say to yourself, "She's gonna leave me, I'll never see her again, I'll be alone forever, I'm worthless and unlovable." The reality is that couples argue. It doesn't mean she'll leave forever. It doesn't mean you're unlovable. Challenge that distortion by using your personal power to push back and say to yourself, "She loved me, others have loved me, and this shows I'm lovable." This technique is what I call the distortion pushback, and it's described below along with 2 other reality testing strategies you can use. And you can use your journal to help you refine these strategies for you and specific issues in your life that your complex borderline distorts. So the distortion pushback. Number 1, identify that your core content has been activated, such as feelings of abandonment, low self-worth, or emptiness. Number 2, call out the distortion. My distortion is that she hates me. Me, I'm worthless and I have no value. Number 3, be specific in your distortion pushback. She got upset when I got home late and didn't call, and she was worried about me because she loves me. I felt guilty, so I acted defensively and tried to turn it on her, and we argued. I know this is something I shouldn't do. My behavior affects her, and I'm important to her and to me, so I'm going to apologize and tell her how I'll do it differently next time, showing her I value her and myself. So the next one is the advantage of vantage points. Number 1, identify the situation, person, or event that has caused the distortion. Number 2, identify that your core content has been activated, such as feelings of abandonment, low self-worth, or emptiness. Number 3, try to see the situation, person, or event from other points of view and ask yourself, how can I see this differently? Number 4, resist the urge to fall into old maladaptive patterns of distortion when your core content takes over. Identify evidence that supports this alternate viewpoint. Remember, when we get lost in a single perspective that's tied to our core content that we know distorts our perception, we're more likely to feel trapped, causing an increase in stress, which increases the probability of psychotic or quasi-psychotic symptoms to arise. Think first, react second. Number 1, when you encounter intense stress or you're triggered, glue yourself in place and glue your lips together. 2, don't engage in the immediate maladaptive response your complex borderline is telling you to engage in. Number 3, instead take in slow, steady, and focused breath. Number 4, think and write out details about the situation, person, or event and the activated thoughts, feelings, and images. Number 5, be solution focused and ask yourself, what do I want out of this? And what's going to help me the most? Lastly, plan to implement your next steps of engagement to manage the situation in a more effective way. And here's the pages if you want to pause and screenshot. I hope this was helpful, as all of these activities and honestly this entire book has been truly like a godsend and resource I've always gone back to. Dealing with borderline and oftentimes multiple comorbid conditions is not easy, and we need to have a vast amount of tools in our metaphorical toolbox. And so I hope that this can be an addition to yours.